Hello, my name is John Dewar. I work with Kaufman Truck Sales, sunny Aurora, Illinois. We're just outside of Chicago, and we're a family-owned business. Been up here about 76 years now, and you're going to love this Kalmar Ottawa spotter. We've got a bunch of these in our rental and lease fleet. We know how to operate them. We know what matters. This truck is built more of our standard style, but there's a whole lot of different add-on features to it as well. So I want to make sure we show you what those are. Number one, you got the steel bumper on the front. I love the steel bumper. It sticks out just enough, and you know, some guys can actually use the steel bumper to help push things, which is why the steel bumper protrudes forward. It's got an anti-corrosion plastic piece here for the middle section. Along the top section here, you've got access to your windshield washer fluid up here on all DOT models. You can tell it's a DOT model because it has the running lights across the top. A non-DOT does not have those running lights on the top. You've got LED lights that are going to be standard on the truck for you. You've got steel wheels standard. 11R25 tires are standard. A lot of guys use these in their spotting application. You can get them with a low pro. The difference between a low pro and a high pro or a standard tire is probably about this much space on the tread, so it does lower it down just a little bit. This truck is equipped with 2 fuel tanks. Traditionally, when you order the truck from the factory, you get 1 fuel tank. So this fuel tank doesn't exist. It's super sad because a lot of our guys like to have 100 gallons of fuel tank flexibility because that allows them to have to stop and fuel less often. This is where your hydraulic fluid goes for the lift cylinders. And of course, this is your rear wheels. Everything is going to be drum brakes on the front and the back. Believe it or not, this is an option, right? You wouldn't think that you'd want to have this tire just running down the road, right? You have to think of all the debris that would come off. This flat actually prevents a lot of that from flying up into the back of the cab, especially when you're in an off-road situation with gravel and whatnot. This saves you a lot of heartburn, so you want to make sure you have that. In this spotter, this is our standard setup here. It's just a smooth finish across the back. If you order it, and I'll take a look, we've got one spotter over here we're going to look at the end. But if you order it, it has these extensions that come down the back, or you can get it with this big beaver tail. The advantage of either one of these pieces, and I mean this piece genuinely just comes down like this, the advantage of that frame extension is that you'll be able to pick up trailers that have dropped into the ground a little bit. Looking at the back side of the truck, this is where the meat and potatoes actually come together here. 5-inch lift cylinders, inverted cylinder tube. We clean that tube off basically every time this thing works up and down. If you look at this trough down on the bottom, and this has been engineered to get it to where it is today, and I'm so proud of it. Its weld points are tremendous. You've got 5, just looking at it, 1, 2, 3. You've got 6 weld points on either side of it, and I'm sure there's some stuff running across the bottom. And then we have this cross beam system. This is a new add-on, and I couldn't be happier about it. I think what you wind up doing in this situation is you got to imagine this fifth wheel is up in the air, rocking back and forth like this. When you add these cross member positions in there, what happens is you keep the frame from getting all twisty on you. Just increases the longevity of the machine. Absolute, hands down, best thing Kalmar has done for this machine in a long time. I'm super excited, and I never would have thought that was something that needed to be added into it, and they proved it to us. You got your DEF fill here. This is where your engine is going to open up, so you simply grab the cord, pull it open here, and then you pop the engine straight up into the sky, right? So looking at it, you've got one point where this cab ties in to the back here, and it's a 1 airbag suspension. Other manufacturers, other OEs are offering it with 2 and 3 and 4. More airbags, more problems. That's, you look at this truck, everything is about simplicity, right? So anyhow, we're really proud of the fact that we only have the one airbag tie down on there for you. This one's going to be a Cummins. They're all going to be Cummins. Your standard is you can get it at 156, but you really want the 200 horsepower. That seems to perform the best for most of our drivers. You pair it up with an Allison transmission. Really fantastic piece of equipment. This one has a reservoir with a see-through top on it. That's an option. Definitely something that would make sense for when you're doing your ground maintenance and your quick PDI checks. It's something you want to be able to grab a hold of. Air conditioning, of course. One other piece that I have found that's helpful, a little bit more expensive, they make a grease add-on system, and we put that on all of ours because we got a bunch of spotter trucks, and that's what we do. So anyhow, the grease add-on automatically sends grease down to the points that it's needed. Stepping in here, go ahead and close this back down. Love it when that happens. Look at that, super duper easy. Hooks into the bottom. I'm going to step up so we can take a quick look. You got 3 points of handles here. Grab hold of it. When you're up here, you can always tell a difference whether it's going to be a heavy-duty boombox or a standard boombox. Heavy duty just means I'm lifting heavier stuff. I'm in a rougher terrain and I want to make sure that I don't have any issues with the frame. This one is standard and it works just fine for us normal application kind of people. If you're in a nice smooth paved yard like this is your dream truck right here. But you can tell, because if you look at this, I got a thinner rail coming along the side here. That is what makes this truck stand out as a standard spotting tractor setup. So Megan, if you want to come on up here, take a quick look on the inside. I'll stand behind you and talk through it. You have a manual door, crank window on the the driver's side over here. You have air conditioning setups throughout. You have an automatic push button. These are standard looking things on here, right? So I've got an automatic push button for my transmission. It also tells me what my, if I need to maintenance the machine or not. Then this is my joystick for lifting up and lifting down, my fifth wheel release. We've got a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker here if you need to. A fan, which is an add-on option, but a nice one to have. Air conditioning control panels here on the bottom. You got an air horn on this truck, that's definitely an add-on. You've got heated mirrors on this truck, that's an add-on. And then over on the far right-hand side here, you've got an ability to actually rotate those mirrors and put them into different spots. Up on the dash, you're gonna notice that you have a easy readout display. It's gonna give you your hours, it's gonna give you your miles per hour, it's gonna talk about your features. Your next piece over here in this truck is not equipped with it, but there's a radio that can be added into the truck. And then of course your windshield washers are gonna be on the far left-hand side, and then your turn signals here. The visibility is what's clutching here. You can see every angle that you need to. And if you look up here on the top, we're a clean finish. Everything's closed off, everything looks right, and I got LED lights for markers on the inside. Your information about the truck is gonna be listed over here. You can order it with an optional, I like the vinyl seat, I think it's easier to clean, but you can also order it with an ability so the truck won't turn on unless the seat belt is hooked in. Door slides and opens, super duper easy. And they've upgraded the latching system so it latches much better now. Everything works the way it's supposed to. The other piece that I enjoy, watch your step back here please. The other piece that I enjoy on this truck is we've got the window behind the driver's seat. This is an orderable option as well. So absolutely fantastic piece. I want to show you the difference on that frame rail real quick just so we can see it. We got 3 points of contact there. Other people may have dropped the ball there. This one's a 6x4, so that won't work. But either way, name's John Dewar, Kaufman Truck Sales, Aurora, Illinois. Love to help you guys out if you have any questions about your Kalmar trucks. Remember, we've got all kinds of standard options to really segment or show this truck's value in the marketplace. If you add on extra stuff though, it's incredibly better. 630-892-7093, John Dewar, Kaufman, Kalmar, Aurora, Illinois. We'd love to help you out. Cheers.